Good morning, everybody. Tyrone Roberson here. It is Friday, January the 5th, 2018. We are in it, y'all. We're in 2018. Quick reminder about the YouTube channel. All the videos, all the inspirational clips are on there. You can go on there. I got some feedback. Someone went and looked at an old video and it was a help to them. So, that's why they're there. That's why I created the channel. Go on there, Tyrone Roberson's channel. They're all there. They're all topical. You need inspiration. You want to send inspiration to someone else. The channel is there. All right, today I want to talk about image, self-image, self-image. I've been thinking about, what things to start this year out to command this year. How will this year serve us? And image is crucial. The way you see yourself, it's absolutely crucial to your purpose because, it's gonna, the way, your self-image will command the way you conduct yourself, the way you walk, the way you live, the way you think based on how you see yourself. And so, the quick definition of identity is the distinguishing character or personality of an individual. And then the other definition is sameness or essential character in different instances. So identity is a oneness within yourself based on oneness in your innate oneness, like you understanding yourself, and no matter where you go, your identity doesn't change. You can, you got a passport, you can go to any country you want, but your identity does not shift. And so this is crucial to our purpose that we have a positive self-image. And the self-image, the definition for self-image was one's understanding of your own abilities. And this is beautiful. Like you understand your own abilities, and that's where your self-image comes from. So obviously, it's very crucial to your purpose that you know your abilities, that you know and understand yourself. And now you have oneness with that, and you carry yourself because you understand yourself. You carry yourself a certain way. And one of the biggest blessings I've ever had in my life was a bucket list trip. Everybody has a bucket list trip. When I was 11, shout out to my boy Martin Nance. Martin went to Africa, and when he came back, he had pictures, and I'm like, man, I have to go to Africa one day. And so 2016, we had the opportunity to go. I went to Africa for 2 weeks, and it was just one of the highlights of my life. And one of the highlights within that trip, though, was the safari. We went on a 3-day safari, and this is really going to help explain self-image, because one day we were going to on the safari, and I think it was the second day. Our guide, he woke us up very early that morning. He was like, hey, we gotta kind of skip breakfast, and we gotta kind of get out here. So we like, okay, what's going on? He didn't tell us. He wouldn't tell us. So we get out. It was still dark. The sun was just barely trying to come up. We're driving. You can see little animals. Then all of a sudden, for a while, we didn't see any animals. We didn't see anything. And so eventually we came over the crest, and there it was. Two male lions. It was an awesome sight. You see how geeked I'm excited. I was like a little kid at Chuck E. Cheese or something. I was so like, man, 'cause I love watching Nature Channel. I love watching Animal Channel. I'm like, man, I'm seeing this in the flesh, like live and in the flesh. This is beautiful. And so the lion is a great teacher of a positive self-image and the importance of it. And so I have a few points here that we can learn from the lion to help our purpose flourish. I was taking notes, and one of them is, every animal respects the lion. Why? The lion has something that every animal doesn't. The lion isn't the tallest. He isn't the strongest. He isn't the fastest. The lion isn't he's just not all those things. He's not the biggest, fastest, tallest, strongest. Yet the lion has an advantage because the lion has a positive self-image, and it's king. That's why he's the king of the jungle. The lion is the king of the jungle. He's not the tallest. He's not the biggest. He's not the strongest, not the fastest, but he's still king. Why? Because the lion understands about its own abilities. The lion understands. So we have a lot to learn. We have a lot we can learn to make sure our self-image is robust. It's robust. And the number two, the lion carries himself as king. He sees himself as king, so he carries himself as king. So basically, your self-image, your conduct is built from your self-image. And so I made this. I like this clip here. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Like when we see this guy, we see the guy who doesn't look motivated. You know, he's not clean shaved. But when something clicked, when he sees himself, he sees this guy who's a businessman, who's an entrepreneur, running his own business, and your self-image will command your conduct. The way you see yourself will command the way you conduct yourself, the way you walk, the way you think, the way you talk, the people you meet. Your self-image will connect you to people. It will connect you to things. It will connect you to places, the way you see yourself. And so, you know, now real quickly, I have seven quick points, on how you can change the way you see yourself into a positive image, to make your self-image be robust. Because remember, you know, it's the distinction. Your identity is a distinguishing difference, and there's a difference between you and everybody else. We all have a different thumbprint. There's a uniqueness about us, you know, and so we must. So let me just get to number one. Number one is how to change the way you change your image to a positive image, to make sure you have a positive image, or even to enhance your image as a positive. Number one, spend time learning more about yourself. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, but you must know about yourself. The lion understands himself. That's why he's so successful. That's why he's king. He's king because he knows he knows himself so well, and he does other things I'll get to in a minute. But we must know ourselves. This is where your self-image, it is self-explanatory. That's why it's dangerous to compare yourself to other people, other things, people on TV. You never know, because they have their own distinguishing difference. But so do you. You have something they don't have. You have something they don't have. You have passions they don't have. You have a grit that they don't have. You have gifts that they don't have. So you must learn yourself. That's the most important person you need to know, is yourself. Know yourself. Spend time learning about yourself. Number two, know your environment. Lions always are in tune. They're always in tune with their environment. They're always in tune with their environment. They, you know, remember I had one of my first clips was about environment. Because why? The environment influences the product. The environment influences the product. I use the apple pie in the oven. Unless the apple pie gets in the right environment, it'll never fulfill its potential. So are we. We must know our environments are crucial. Know your environment. Who are you around? Are they building you up? Are you being torn down? Do you have a mentor? Do you have somebody who can help you in your life, who can encourage you, who can push you? Do you have people who you're accountable to? Or can you just do anything and nobody will ever challenge you? Are you challenged? I read a lot of Murdoch books, and he says, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So are you around people who can celebrate your accomplishments, or people who are jealous or envious of you? So know your environment. Number three, know that you can't do life alone. Animals don't live by themselves. They live in social groups. They live in prides. And these are important, because when you have a group, when you have people of like minds who you know, they have this kind of the same goals, but they can push you. They have an edge to them that you need, you know, and you have an edge you have an edge that they need. Lions don't do life by themselves. They do it in groups, and that serves as both protection and you have teamwork. When it's time to knock something out, you got people that can pick you up. If a lion's hurting, they can enhance each other. They can strengthen each other. They can heal each other. They can bind around each other. So don't do life alone. Number four, try to avoid time wasters. Try to avoid things that take from you. People, places, or things that take from you but don't add to you. Things that don't add to your purpose. It might be fun, but is it really enhancing your purpose? Is it really enhancing where you want to go? Is this going to help me accomplish my goals? Is this going to help me be a better person in life? You know, lions do not waste their energy. They don't waste their time. So number five, be an opportunist. Be an opportunist. Lions don't waste time or energy outside of opportunistic moments. They only spend their time and invest their time and energy in moments and things that are opportunities that are going to enhance their survival, enhance their life, and the survival of those around them. So, you know, avoid those time wasters, but then be an opportunist. Like, jump on it. You're somewhere and you see somebody that you feel like there's an attraction to. You feel like there's something that you might go talk to them. That might be your next mentor. I've introduced multiple people to their spouses, and they're having happy marriages now. Don't waste opportunities. Be an opportunist. Lions don't waste opportunity. They will take advantage of opportunity. Number six, rest. Another way to be an opportunist is you know how to rest. Lions don't waste their time or energy on things that are gonna waste their time or energy. That's not gonna be a benefit to them or their pride or their social group. So you must learn how to rest. Lions rest anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a day. They sleep. They flat out sleep. Those lions were asleep when we first rode on them. When we first rolled up on those lions, they were asleep. They were asleep. They were knocked out. So because they knew, they went hard. And that leads me to my last and seventh point is go hard. Be courageous. Lions are known for their courage and their strength. They're known for their courage. Be courageous this year. Go hard this year. You know, do all those things. Have your positive self-image and go hard. Go hard. And then when it's time to rest, you know how to rest. You know how to rest because you already had a kill. And that's what was going on right there. They had just had a kill the night before. So hope you guys have an awesome day. Sorry this video went a little longer than I wanted it to, but have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend. God bless.